Koholo Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS. New teacher Ruel. Salutations to you brothers in the highways and byways. Salutations also goes out to you brothers and few sisters that tune in to listen and learn. I'm the brother Malak from the Diligent Soldier Camp here in Boston, Mass. As always, I pray this lesson be edifying to the elect. I don't really have a name for this one. Maybe more like a walk and talk. It just, spirit just got hopped on me, man. Just, walking through the Boston Commons, which is like the equivalent of like Central Park in New York, right? But in Boston. And across the street from it, there's the Boston Public Gardens. And you have a lot of people. For that. You have a lot of people just walking by, just without a worry in the world, not really paying attention to even the things that are in front of them. To tell the truth, I can't even tell you how many people I saw run into each other and other obstacles in the way, man. But it just the scripture that came to my mind was let me see if I can get it real quick. Because these people out here, man, they walking in gross darkness, man. And in between that, I should say, in the midst of all these people, because the majority of people walking by are so-called white people, right? Edomites. But you're gonna have Jake looking like Edomites too, man. Men and women, right? But you also see what clearly is Jake's, you know what I mean? Whether they couples, mixed, interracial couples, so-called interracial couples. In the midst of all that, man, just chilling without a worry in the world, man. All these things going on, and no one really getting prepared. Everybody thinking that this is just gonna go on forever, which we'll get a scripture on that too, because it can't be more evident the things that are in the works, man, for Babylon, and it's crazy because this is just a little walk and talk before I meet up with the brothers for camp. But even us out here letting these people know, especially Jakes that pass by us, it's like they just don't give a fuck, man. They just don't care. Excuse my language, but they don't give a shit. You tell them a Mack truck is coming, with the license plates saying Yahweh, and they could care less, man. You point it out, you show them how fast it's going, they could care less. They don't give a shit, But we, in this truth, in this walk of ours, man, and I know this is repetitive. A lot of brothers say the same thing, but the scriptures do speak the same thing, that we should be speaking the same thing, right? Because we're one body. But we might sound like broken records, man, to you new brothers and new sisters coming into this, man. But if this truth is resonating with you, man, you shouldn't hold back. You should embrace what's coming out. Look it up and read it for yourself. Look up words to get a better understanding of the context and the scriptures that are coming out, man. Because we're living in the last moments of the last days, man. Okay, we've been in the last days for a while now, man. Ever since the Lord came down and was crucified for Israel. But even more now, you could look at it as the fourth quarter in the basketball game with just 7-8 seconds left, man. The scripture I wanted to bring out was 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 5. It says, "Ye are the children of the light, and the children." Salakia, let me just open this up. Ye are all the children of light, and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness, right? So we're not in the dark about the things pertaining to prophecies, man, which is the Lord coming back. And even before that, you got the MO to the TB, you know, Jacob's trouble, right? All these pestilence, earthquakes, wars, you know. 'Cause right now you know, there's a lot of rumors of wars, even though there is full-blown war all over the place, scattered all over the earth, man. But these big nations are not, you know, it's a lot of proxy wars. In other words, it's a lot of proxy wars, but it's not like these big nations, like, you know, the U.S. and Russia and you know, India, you know, Iran. Even though Iran is a small nation compared to these other nations, but you know, the weak are no longer weak, or who was considered a weak, like Iran and these smaller nations. They're no longer considering themselves or looking at themselves like a weaker nation. You know, they got guns now too. You know, they got arms. They got nuclear power now, man. You know, and so these are the things that are evident, man, to those of us that are in this walk, man. And the Lord reveals these things to us, right? Through understanding, man. Through understanding the time, right? The scriptures tell you to measure. Let me get that real quick. Salakia. Right, the scriptures clearly tells us in 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1 says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the times diligently in itself. We're supposed to be, you know, looking at these times and seeing what's happening, what's in the works, okay? What's in the works, man, because for a long time, all these issues with these different nations, like, you know, Russia and Ukraine, you know, Babylon getting in the midst of it, providing billions of dollars and arms, you know, NATO, EU, all these people backing the U.S. because of the treaty that they got, because of the agreements that they have, right? NATO, with each other. You know, you got the Israelis also going at it, and the U.S. could do nothing but back them up. You know, Babylon. So you see these things, and you know it's not gonna end well. It's only gonna escalate. It's only gonna get worse. You know, but our people just don't see it that way. You know, they just don't see it that way. They don't discern the times, man. Salakia, give me 1 second. They don't discern the times, man, and the scriptures clearly tell you here that the Lord said to Esdras, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, right? What are the signs? The prophecies, man, right? Those tokens, those indicators of the times, man. You know. And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, right? Because that's what prophecy is, to tell you, to speak about a certain situation before it happens. Then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when ye shall see, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, do we not see earthquakes over in diverse places? You got Russia, right off the coast of Russia. There was a 6.4, I think, magnitude earthquake just a few days ago, right? Then you got also in other places also there's been earthquakes, and even in Texas, just a couple weeks ago there was there was a few hundred, if not 1,000, or something crazy like that. You know, earthquakes in diverse places and regions of Texas. You know what I mean? That and ultimately we know that these devils also have like the capacity to provoke an earthquake, right? You know, even make earthquakes occur, right? Which is almost the same thing, but you know what I mean. Esau has that technology. You know what I'm saying? The Lord has given the technology to this man, you know, and that's what this man is doing, you know. I mean, it was a whole weapon. You know, the Lord would never give it to, will give that type of, I don't want to say wouldn't give the technology to the men of the Lord, right, with them in rulership, but there won't be no reason for the men of the Lord or the Lord to even make such a thing, man, and make such a thing manifest out here, man, you know, because Esau uses it as his sword, man, to control, to intimidate certain countries. But the point is, it's happening, and 1,000 or a few hundred in one area of the country is very significant. It should be eye-opening, right? People should be alert to that type of thing, because this never had happened in other places. Now, you may have the argument with people who say, yeah, it has been happening for years, and yeah, that's true. There's been earthquakes all over the place, but that's the spirit that is going out right now throughout Earth, man, where everything is not only out of whack, but everything is just how do I say it, man? You know, how do I put it? Like, you know, boiling up. Things are happening, man. And the people, the spirits of the people, the spirit that the earth has, you know, the spirit of the waters, the spirit of the air that we breathe, the food, everything is out of whack, and everything is like groaning. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like how the scripture tells you, before a woman gives birth, you know, she gets a lot of pain. You know what I'm saying? A lot of pain before the child comes forth, man. And that's exactly how you could look at this what's happening in the earth right now, you know what I'm saying, through your spiritual eyesight, you know, and know that this is not only of the Lord, right, but the fact that an indicator, man, a token, if you will, right, for what's coming soon, which is the day of the Lord, man. All right. So it says, therefore, when there shall be earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand. See, so at this time, we should already have the understanding of what? That the Most High spake of those things from the day that they were before thee, even from the beginning, right? Because the scripture says that the Lord tells you the end from the beginning. And so, man, you know, roughly paraphrasing. All right, let me see. Okay, verse 5. For like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end, and the end is manifested, man. All right. So, you know, we're in those times where you have to basically pay attention, and you can't take it lightly. You can't let other men teaching these wayward doctrines put, you know, so doubt in your minds, man. You have to be locked in more than ever right now, you know what I'm saying? Through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man, because things are happening, right? And while those things are happening, these demons out here are hopping on so-called brothers, you know what I'm saying? So-called camps to bring out these wayward doctrines of devils, man, teachings of devils, man, you know, which is like the worst thing that you could possibly receive and be under that enchantment, man. You know, you got to rebuke that, man. Okay. Now let's go back and end it with the scripture that I was reading before in Thessalonians, 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 1. I'll start in verse 1 again, right? It says, but of the time and the season, right? Measuring the times, right? Diligently. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I will write unto you, okay? Because basically, man, you know, the scriptures tell you that the Lord, will do nothing but give basically give the secrets to his servants, man. Okay, the things that are secrets to the world is told to us, and understanding and everything, man. Okay, so but of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for ye for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. But we're gonna know it's gonna be a thief as of the night to the people around the world, but not to us. Okay. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman, with child, and they shall not escape. But ye brethren are not in darkness, that the day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are children of the light and the children of the day. We are not children of the night nor of the day. Therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. Okay, so watch as well as pray, man. Okay, I pray that this lesson was edifying to the elect. I got to get to the camp now. And in closing, I want to give all honors and praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who teach and rule well, being great examples to us, brothers. Salutations to you, brothers in the highways and byways. Salutations also goes out to you, brothers and few sisters that tune in to listen and learn, man. The hopeful elect. So you all say Shalom and the Bible Ball. Kwam Yashala.